Hi guys, well I thought I'd do a video of this, an update on this gauge here. I'll turn it on. I'm trying not to get my fingers in the road because I'm using my phone. Now it looks quite bright from here, but it isn't. Once you get it out, because I'm in my carport, once you get it out of the carport you can't see it. So you've got your different programs, which is fine, and as you can see I've got the brightness turned right up on it. Is it going to focus in? It's not going to do it for me, is it? Nope, it's not going to do it. Anyway, the brightness is turned right up there, and when you go out of the carport you can't see it, and the loudness of it is not very loud either. I don't know if it's because it's in here. This is all 3D printed, and the buffer box on the other side is 3D printed. Now as you can see I've got this going again now. Now what it turned out to be, and this is why I'm doing the video sorry about that. As I said, you can't see it. It looks quite nice here, but as soon as you get it out in the light, a little bit of light, and it's down on the second pod, so it's got that little bit of shade, still doesn't help it when you're driving along. You can't really see it, and also you can't hear it when it's supposed to alarm, because as I said it was going off because of the gearbox sensor wasn't working. But I'll show you why that wasn't working in a minute. And if you want to reset this, the way to reset it, the easiest way, is that you turn your car off and then you hold down your menu, I think it's this button, and then turn the car on, and then it does a factory reset. I couldn't find it. It probably does tell you somewhere in the instructions, but I couldn't find it. What else? Do I think it's worth $275? No. Don't waste your money on it. The reason why is for that sort of price you expect quality. As I said, you can't hear it when it beeps. You can't see it once I pull it out of the carport. It looks good here, but it's once you pull it out in a little bit of light you can't see it. And that's right in my eyesight, as you can see, you know, like that's where it is. Now I'm going to show you why the gearbox sensor stopped working. Now I had to have a look and see why. I got onto the company, the guy that sells these. He was telling me that the sensor wasn't connected properly, stuff like that, and I thought, well, it is connected. And I took it off a couple of times, taken it off a couple of times to make sure it was done right, but it made no difference. But I'm going to show you why it came off. As I said, this surround here, this part here is not, but the inside part is 3D printed. So he's done 3D printing for that. He must just buy that little gauge part and then set it up. So now I'm going to put a little bit of light on so you can see. Now this part here is your sensor unit. Now I've taken out the screws because I'm going to do this. But this is all 3D printed, as you can see, the 3D printing. Now this is on a four-wheel drive for, you know, so it's supposed to be able to handle water and stuff like that. Now I'm going to show you. The stupid little board is in here, which does not a lot, but the reason why my rear gearbox light sensor, you see those little cable ties, that's what came off. So of course this wire here, this one here, pulled through and then pulled it out of here. So it was reading no, what was it, -20. So what I'm going to do, and this is the face plate, as you can see it's 3D printed. There's no sealant to this whatsoever. Can you see the name of it? I'll turn that off again. It's a good idea. Like, I love the idea, but it's not worth the money. Do not spend your money on it. It's not sealed. It's not sealed from dust. It's not sealed from water. And mine's in a four-wheel drive. A lot of people will be putting these on four-wheel drives. So what I'm going to do is get some black silicone, lift out these wires, put a bit of silicone around there, a bit of silicone around these three here, and then I'm going to run a tiny bead all the way around here and completely seal it. Now, if the 3D printing's not very well and it can leak in through somewhere, that's not a good thing. And there's nothing I can do about it. Be careful when you're doing these little screws, because they're only threaded into plastic, or 3D printed plastic. They're little Allen key screw. So I'll give you a look when I do all that, and I'll show you what I've done. Okay, back in a little while. Okay, I'm back. So what I've done, turn on this light, I put a bit of silicone in there, a little bit in there, and around that fascia board I'll put silicone, and hopefully that will seal it completely from water, dust and everything. Hopefully I'll give you another look once I get it in. Okay, I'm back. So I've siliconed it now, as you can see, all the silicone all the way around. So that should seal it and plus hold these in. They shouldn't move again, but just in case, I'd rather do that. So now it goes back down on this two-way tape. Hopefully it'll stick now. And hopefully Bob's our uncle. You see that bit of silicone coming out? That's good. That means those wires will now be waterproof, because a lot of people will be buying these for four-wheel drives like I have. I've got an 80. So I do recommend that you do this. Check those cable ties in there, because that cable tie there pulled off, and that's why my rear sensor stopped working. So if you got something going on with your rear sensors or sensors on the motor or the water bottle sensor, that's the reason why I wanted it, because I cooked the car once by accident because I ran out of water and I didn't even realize it, and I was doing 120 and then bang. But I think if this thing was going off, you wouldn't hear it. It's not loud enough. So I don't know what to really do. I'm hoping that if it shines red, it'll catch your eye, you know. So I've siliconed it, stuck it back down. Now we'll leave it and hopefully it'll all be good. Now I've got silicone all over my hands, so I've got to be careful because I don't want to put it through the car. Now here's the big question. I suppose everyone's asking and thinking. I'm trying not to get silicone everywhere when I get in the car. So just to make sure everything's working fine, turn it on after doing all that. Yep, it's all fine. So I didn't accidentally pull any of those wires out. That tiny little board, which is just, I probably should have put a little bead of silicone underneath it just to stop it vibrating, maybe, I don't know. But anyway, go back to this. I'll turn off that light because we don't need that on. That flashes until I start the car. Okay, let's turn this off here. Do I think it's worth $275? No. Maybe half the price. The quality's not there. That's the point. It's not there, the quality. This is just something that he's bought from China, this part here. And the sensors anyone can get. They're just, you know, you buy them in a bulk situation, you know. So $275, not worth it at all. Would I buy it again if I had the same opportunity over again? No. As I said, you can't see it once you take it out of the carport. You can't hear it when it does alarm. But as I said, I'm hoping if it does ever lose water, I'm going to see the red down here. or you know, if something's wrong, I'm going to see the red. I'm hoping that'll catch my eye. But anyway, I will put the name in the description for this because I've forgotten it now. I don't know if I've got it here. I don't think I do. No, I don't. It's all inside. So anyway, that's my opinion on this gauge. If that helps anybody, I hope it does. But I can't remember if it's this one to reset it. What you do, you have the key off, then you hold that down and put the key on to on, and it should do a factory reset. I can't remember if it's this one or this one. I know it's one of them. Just push whichever one if you've got to do it. And it'll be the same for the square model as well. They'd be 3D printed as well. Alright, that's my opinion, my review on this gauge. I will put the name and all that down for you guys so you can all see that. Thank you for watching. Don't forget, thumbs up if you like, say hi, got any suggestions, let me know, and I'll get back to you. Oh yeah, quick update. Hang on, I'll just do this. I'll do an update. Okay guys, as I said, goodbye, see you later. Don't forget to subscribe if you want to, it's up to you. Bye.